Most people believe reality is stable, that what we see, smell, and remember is trustworthy. But sometimes, reality breaks in ways science struggles to explain. This is not fiction. These are true real stories, documented, verified, and deeply unsettling. Let's begin with the first one. In the early 1980s, a woman living in Scotland noticed something strange about her husband. It wasn't his behavior. It wasn't his health. It was a smell. A strong, unusual odor coming from his body. Not sweat, not poor hygiene. Something deeper. Something chemical. She couldn't describe it properly, only that it felt wrong. Years passed. Her husband began to change. His movements slowed. His balance worsened. Eventually, doctors diagnosed him with Parkinson's disease. That's when the smell returned. She started noticing it on other people, strangers, acquaintances, and later patients. Every time she smelled it, the same pattern followed. Parkinson's. She joined a support group. The moment she walked into the room, she smelled it everywhere. She told doctors. They dismissed her, until one research team decided to test her. They gave her shirts worn by Parkinson's patients and by healthy individuals. She wasn't told which was which. She identified them almost perfectly. In one test, she marked a shirt as Parkinson's even though the person was considered healthy. Doctors ignored it. Months later, that person was diagnosed. Scientists discovered she had hyperosmia, an extremely rare condition that allows someone to smell chemical changes in the human body. Parkinson's alters skin oils at a molecular level. Her nose detected disease years before medicine could. One human sense did what modern technology couldn't. And that discovery changed medical research forever. But reality was about to get stranger. In 2015, after a serious boating accident, investigators recovered a crushed digital camera from the wreckage. The camera was destroyed, waterlogged, and unusable. But when technicians removed the memory card, they found photos. That alone wasn't strange. What was strange was when the photos were taken. According to the timestamps, the final images were captured after the boat had already sunk. After the camera should have stopped working, after it should have been dead. The photos showed darkness, water, motion blur, then one final image, a faint reflection, possibly a human shape. At a time when no survivors were believed to be near the wreckage, experts examined the metadata. No signs of tampering, no clock reset, no editing. Some said the camera functioned underwater for a few extra minutes. Others blamed pressure damage delaying internal processes, but none of the explanations fully fit. Officially, the case was labeled a technical anomaly, and officially, no one could explain how a destroyed camera documented moments after its own destruction. Reality had recorded something it wasn't supposed to. And that raises a terrifying question. If devices can lie, what about our own minds? In the 1990s, psychologists ran an experiment that permanently changed how we understand memory. Participants were asked about their childhoods, real events, family stories, but researchers secretly added one fake memory, something emotional. For example, being lost in a shopping mall as a child. At first, participants denied it, but researchers gently encouraged them to remember. Over time, something shocking happened. Participants began describing the fake memory in detail. What the mall looked like, what they felt, who helped them. Some cried. Up to 30% fully accepted the false memory as real. They weren't lying. Their brains had created a memory that never happened. This discovery shook the legal system. Eyewitness testimony became unreliable. Confessions were questioned. Therapy practices were re-evaluated. Because memory isn't a recording. It's a reconstruction, influenced by suggestion, authority, repetition. Your mind doesn't just remember reality. Sometimes, it invents it. A woman who smelled disease before doctors. A camera that captured moments after death. A brain that creates memories from nothing. Through real stories. One disturbing truth: reality is far less stable than we think. And once you realize that, you'll never trust your senses the same way again.